What's going on, REA Nation? It's your boy Kenneth Cannon doing another episode of Health of America. Okay, we'll keep going with that. And this thing I want to talk about finding your why. How to find your why. Now I know myself being in this real estate game for quite some time, or being in anything you do, people always ask you, "What's your why? What's your why? What's your why?" And sometimes you think you know, but sometimes you're like this. Is that really my why? Because of like, oh, it's my kids. Well, I've been trying to do it before I had kids. Oh, it's my mom. Okay, well, got you. Well, if I did my mom, will you still do it? But it kind of interesting to understand, like, the deeper understanding of finding your why. Find your why. And the other day I was reading I was reading Dean book, Dean Graciosi. I probably pronounced it wrong. My apologies, Dean. My apologies. But he got a new book out talking about habits, successful people. And one of the things he talked about, a story about how him and Joe Polish was going through this process of finding his why. And he's like, oh, I know my why, so forth. And it's kind of funny because of he opened up this thing called the 7 layers of finding your why. And the concept is pretty simple. It's basically you ask the question of why, simply why. But you ask it 7 times to find out the deeper meaning behind it. So if you're trying to find a goal, why do you, for example, he said, like, in an example he put, it's like, why do you want to have the great course out there? And Dean said something like, I want to set the standard for all the people who not doing well. Okay, gotcha. So why do you want to Dean ask the question? So why do you want that? Then like, well, I want my students to be successful. Okay, then why you want that? So basically, it's like the first couple levels are nothing but logic. It comes from your head. So you're saying logical things. But then as you start getting deeper and deeper into the 7 layers, you start to understand, you start getting emotional. And the true why start coming out. Oh, my mom, my family, my background, my history. And in his scenario, it went from his students to the industry to him living in the mountain with his dad. It boils down to he wanted control. He wanted to be able to control his own life, control his own destiny. And it took 7 times to do it. And they said, like, that's a magic number, 7 times. Find your goal and ask yourself why you want this, but ask yourself 7 times. It's not just 7 times and get the same answer. It's 7 times to get a deeper understanding of why you want that, why you want that, why you want that, why you want that. And once you get down lower, you understand a deeper understanding of why you want it. And once you know that, you'll be driven a little harder. Or then you understand why you're going after certain things, and you kind of understand more about yourself. So I challenge you today, ask yourself the 7 whys. Figure out a goal that you're trying to achieve, and ask yourself why you're trying to achieve that goal. Then secondly, why is that important? Then why is that important? Then why is that important? And ask yourself 7 times and see how it work out for you. And I'll love to understand. I guarantee. I ain't say I guarantee because. Guarantee what I do guarantee, because it'll be different. I guarantee it'll be different. But really try it. You can try with yourself, or you try with somebody who you know, or try with a friend, or somebody who you don't know. Just try it. Try and see how you do it. I say try it by yourself first, because that way you can get a little vulnerable with yourself. But somebody you know, you may not get as vulnerable, but you will tell the answers you're looking for. Write them down and find out more about yourself. Take care.